Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fem Hobbies. This is Season 13, Episode 4 of A Song of Ice and Fire tabletop miniature game. We are playing the Lannisters versus the Baratheons. For the Lannisters, we've got the Gold Cloaks, Jaime Lannister Guardsmen, and the Halberdiers on the board. For the Baratheons, we've got Stag Knights, Wardens, and High Garden Pikemen under Renly Baratheon. Let's jump into round number 4. Thanks for watching. Quick shout out to our sponsor, Pontus Fathom Press. Pontus Fathom is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got the Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Decoding the Dragon Symbol and Myth and Occult Tradition. It's part of our Pontus Fathom podcast lecture series. We've got another podcast channel out there that you guys can go check out. This one digs deep into George R.R. Martin lore, so go check it out. We've also got the Catu Journals of Lovecraft's Providence and the Disclosure from the Necronomicon Fragment, Hermeticism of Hastur, the Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, Psychoanalysis of Rilia, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, the Genealogy of Cthulhu, and Alchemy of Azathoth. We've also got the Tales from the Yellow Sign, Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign, The King in Yellow, and finally William Mitchell's Alchemy and Anthroposophy and the Dune Saga, and our Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence Omnibus, collecting all 6 of those books that we saw. Go check out our Patreon. We're doing a lot of Tainted Grail gameplay this year. We've been doing some Joan of Arc. We've got tons of videos out there for Song of Ice and Fire miniature paint through and gameplay. Go check those out. You can also check out our Patreon. Help to support the channel as usual, liking, subscribing, leave a comment, share these videos with your friends. We're trying to get monetized and get up there to the top of our subscribers, so we can only do it with your guys' help. Thank you guys so much for your Patreon support and for your subscriptions. Let's jump back into the game. Okay, let's jump into round number 4. Clear these activation tokens off. We had some losses last round. Let's jump right into it. First off, I think I'm going to play Tyrion Lannister for our first activation. I'm going to give him enemy units, make a panic test and suffer roll of -1 to their roll. I'm going to do this against the Stag Knights, I think. Let's do it against the Stag Knights. So they'll make a panic test. Stag Knights will make a panic test. Panic test. Stag Knights are either 5 or better. They get a -1 to the roll. They get a 5, so they passed that. But that's fine. I think we do it. The reason why I wanted to grab that was because the oppressive peacekeeping of Gold Cloaks get activated. Now you can control enemies in short range of this unit suffer -1 to morale test rolls all the time. So let's go ahead with let's have High Garden Pikemen jump in. High Garden Pikemen will do an attack, not a charging. It says before this unit attacks, they can restore 1 unit. So again, they can restore the unit. Lannister. Let me just double check. I think I had another card like this. Each time you activate, it restores 1 wound. Okay, Gate Wardens. The Gate Warden also gives the Gold Cloaks this. But we'll start out with the High Garden. They're back to the full complement now. We'll give them 7 dice to roll. They need 4+. So they get 1, 2, 3, 4. Our Guardsmen will go ahead. Halberdiers, they get 4+. They're able to block 3 of those. So we do take 1 damage. And we can roll our panic tests as well. And they pass their panic test. So no panic for the Lannister Halberdiers. We'll mark the High Garden Pikemen as activated. Let's jump into, because I'm eager to do it, the Gate Warden here. They'll restore. Oh, Gate Wardens don't have any wounds. So let's have our Gold Cloaks attacking with 7 dice. They also have a -1. The enemy is treated as having -1 rank for attack dice. So when those Wardens attack us, they get -1. So Gold Cloaks need a 4+. They've only gotten 2 hits out of this. Let's go ahead and give them 2 to roll. They get a 5 and a 4 for the Wardens. They need 3+. They block both of the hits. They do suffer no damage here. They get -1 to attack. Okay, so they do get to have 1 damage taken. They have 1 damage taken because of their roll, so 1 of those are gone. And they get a -1 to their morale roll. So let's give them a morale roll, which is 6 or better. They get 7 -1, they still get the 6. So no panic for our Baratheons. Let's switch it up to the Lannister pikemen. Lannister pikemen also will get 2 with 2 ranks. Roll 5 dice. 5 dice against the Baratheon pikemen. They need 4 or better. They get 2. Baratheons come back, do not hit it, so the Highgarden pikemen, Renly's Highgarden pikemen, lose 2 ranks out of this round. So we're going to put an activation for them as well. Let's let them roll a panic test. They need 7 or better, and they get an 11. That means they pass the panic test. Okay, next up, let's see who hasn't gone. Let's go right to our Baratheon Wardens. Baratheon Wardens are going to retaliate against the Gold Cloaks. They get -1 from their attack dice, so they get 7. That'll be 6 attack dice only. Gold Cloaks have the Law of the Realm. So they roll this. They need 4s or better. They only get 1 hit, and I think we'll probably get to block that. We don't get it. The Gold Cloaks do take their first damage. Let's take a look at these Gold Cloaks minis. This guy looks great here. I didn't paint the inside of the cloak. I was going to line the inside, but then I said I kind of like the contrast of the black. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Go check out the Gold Cloaks paint through video too, if you want to see how we did what we did. And like I mentioned in prior turns of the game, we are thinking of doing a miniature makeover for either Lannister or Baratheon. We just kind of clean them up, touch up some details. You know, we kind of do a quick and dirty tabletop ready paint through. So leave your comment down below what you'd like to see us doing. Also leave a comment who you'd like to see us pair up against. We still haven't painted the Martell starter set. I'd like to get that painted soon. That's in the backlog, so let me know down in the comments. Okay, flipping it over, now we're down to our Stag Knights. Sorry, now we're down to our Lannister Guardsmen. They're going to roll 5. 5 for the Lannister Guardsmen. They need 4 or better. They get 3 hits. Our Stag Knights. Stag Knights block 1 of those hits. So they take 2 damage from the Stag Knights. Stag Knights looking cool as usual. Stag Knights. 2 hits for the Stag Knights. Let's see their panic test. Panic test comes for Stag Knights 5+. And they get an 8. Even though they're -2, they still get 6. So Stag Knights activated. Lannisters activated. I think the last play we've got here is we've got Alistair Florent. We're going to have a friendly unit makes a free attack action for the Baratheons. And we'll have let's have these Baratheon Wardens hit the Gold Cloaks one more time. Baratheon Wardens, they get 5 dice. Baratheon Wardens get 5 dice. Baratheon Wardens 5 dice. They need 4 or better. So they get 5, 5, 6, 6. So that's 4 hits. And our Gold Cloaks will roll 4 or better. They get 2 blocks. And they're treated as having -1 for attack dice. It's only 1 hit, so 1 more Gold Cloak has been added to the casualties here. Our Gold Cloaks will roll a panic test. Let's just get our Gold Cloak panic test rolled. Gold Cloak panic test. We fail the panic test. Ooh, and we take 3 damage. Wow. Gold Cloaks having a bad day here. So 3 Gold Cloaks taken out of the game. We do have the healing for gold cloaks, so we can mitigate that somewhat. Let's see how it comes in the next round. Okay, guys, I'm going to advance this onto round 5. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next game. I'll do a quick fly out to take us out, and we'll see you in turn 5. Bye-bye.